Member for Ryan.
Thank you, Speaker. To the Environment Minister. New Queensland Labor Premier Stephen Miles has just approved 2 new coal mines in 2 weeks. Coal mines that would produce more greenhouse gas pollution than Australia's entire annual emissions. Minister, will you stop these coal mines?
The call to the Minister for the Environment and Water. Order.
Well, I want to thank the member for her question and remind her that I can't comment on any individual project. And secondly, that this government has done more to act on climate change during our short time in office than any previous Australian government, including when we were last in government, where the Greens political party teamed up with the Liberals and the Nationals to knock off action on climate change. Now, I'm
Leader
very...
of the Australian Greens. Order. Members on my right. The Minister for Home Affairs and the Leader of the Australian Greens will cease interjecting.
Yeah, the truth hurts,
The Deputy Leader of the Opposition will also join them in not interjecting. The Member for Groom and the Member for Macarthur will cease interjecting, and I give the call to the Minister.
Now, the most important thing we've done, of course, to get Australia on that trajectory to net zero that we are so committed to on this side of the chamber is introduce the safeguard mechanism. And, of course, the crossbench and the Greens political party supported the safeguard mechanism when it was introduced. In fact, your environment spokesperson, Senator Hanson-Young, said a hard cap on emissions, meaning real pollution, must actually come down, and the coal and gas corporations can't buy their way out of the cap with offsets. This puts a limit on coal and gas expansion in Australia. Pollution will now go down, not up. That's the safeguard mechanism that you negotiated, you voted for, you supported, we support, because it takes Australia on that pathway to net zero. Now, just on the issue of emissions, obviously one of the areas where we're making enormous inroads on this side is in the transformation that will lead Australia to becoming a renewable energy superpower. Again, something that we on this side are absolutely committed to doing. So far, in my time as Environment Minister, I have ticked off more than 42 renewable energy projects, which is the equivalent power to powering 2 million homes in Australia. Now, the Treasurer's asked me how many renewable energy projects in Sydney. I can tell you Australia has one of the greatest penetrations of rooftop solar anywhere in the world, 3.6 million Australian homes, because ordinary Australians have realised that cheaper, cleaner, renewable energy is good for the family budget and good for the environment. And that's why, we've set our target of 82% renewable energy, and we're well on track to meeting that. Can I leave the honourable member with this thought? A decade of fighting about climate change has led nowhere. We're committed to action.
The Minister's time has concluded.